Chall, after a 5-0 win against Stalybridge, you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, it's great to win, but I suppose quite fitting to win 5-0 and be able to celebrate being here for being 5 years in charge, I suppose, this weekend. So, brilliant performance first half. It's always difficult when you're so comfortable second half mentally. So, to keep a clean sheet's great, and to win, and hopefully now this is like I say, start of another run for us. We were disappointed last weekend, and we've, I suppose, bounced back in really good fashion, and like I say, and won very comfortably. We'll always strive for perfection, and I think if you strive for that, you'll never sort of get there, but hopefully there'll be a lot of success along the way. And like I say, second half we could have been better, but it's a win, it's 3 points, it's 5 goals, it's a clean sheet, and you can't really ask for a whole lot more than that.
As you said, 5 years in charge. How proud are you of the progress the club has made in that time?
No, it's been brilliant. Like I say, on and off the pitch. Certainly on the pitch, we'll always, like I say, we'll always strive for better. Off the pitch, like I say, to be playing here is massive. And sometimes I think, from my perspective, players can take it a little bit for granted in terms of the hard work that's gone on behind the scenes to get us to this point. But listen, it's great to be part of the club. I've loved my time here. Hopefully there's lots more success for us over the next few years. Players here certainly want to be part of that, and like I say, they're a really good group. We've had to. There's been lots of changes over the past sort of 6 months really in terms of personnel and stuff, but they've gelled really well, and like I say, I more than anything, I want them to do well and become better and better, and ultimately if like we can help them individually along their career, like I said, as a team, as a group, and as a club, we'll have some success as well.
Your side got the first clean sheet since mid-August, the first clean sheet at Mill Farm. How happy are you to get that monkey off your back, if you like?
Yeah, listen, it's certainly not the solving of all our problems, if I'm honest. Like I say, we've lots of work to do. We're short on numbers defensively in terms of what we've got in the building, and we'll be. And have been striving to get people in to make us better. So that won't change. Like I say, there were some good things. There were some improvements, but ultimately we made the game easy for ourselves with the fact that we've been and scored 4 goals in the first half. So there were still, like I say, still signs second half of lapses in concentration, of not doing our jobs, and on another day we could have conceded. So we know we need to improve in that department, but that's not just a back four thing, that's a collective thing. It's people higher up the pitch. As much as they give us going forward, they've got to do things better defensively, because when you are stretched and when you are tested against the better teams, if you don't do that, you'll get found out, and it can't let a defeat or us performing poorly defensively and coming in and saying, oh yeah, maybe wins and things won't paper over the cracks. We know where we need to get better, and we'll strive to do that.
How important was it to get an early goal in this game?
Yeah, listen, same thing last week really. I think the two games we've lost this season, I don't think it's any surprise that we haven't scored in either of them, and they've both gone along a pretty similar sort of pattern. Whenever you can, obviously again sounds whenever you can score, especially score early, teams have to change a little bit, or have a tendency to change a little bit. Certainly us scoring not long after, effectively any game plan that they might have had coming here in terms of keeping it tight is completely out the window, and they've got to change what they do. Again, so much so they made a change early towards the end of the first half, but no, getting goals, ultimately goals change games at either end, and for us to score and teams to have to, I suppose, come out against us again can at times can be good for us, because of the way we break and the way we move the ball. If teams high up the pitch and the space in behind, ultimately that's, again, we'll try and exploit that. That's been one, again, criticism I've had of them, certainly over the past, I would start the season really. We've not been making enough runs in behind. I think certainly in the first half of the game we were a little bit more direct. We looked to get balls in beyond, we looked to get people going in beyond, and ultimately that got us our success. So that's credit to the players. Like I say, they've taken on board what we've tried to work on this week and what we've asked them to do. And like I say, they've got the rewards for it.
Just a word on Danny Rowe as well. 23 for the season now, for his 4th hat-trick, and a perfect hat-trick today as well.
Yeah, I'm not bothered how they go in and being perfect, but I suppose any goal's perfect. No, he's in good form. I've said that. You sort of end up reiterating yourself on and on. I suppose pleasing thing today was that the goals were different types of goals. I mean, he's always likely to smash a free kick in or whack away him from 25 yards. Again, when you're coming after games, you don't know what his goals are like, but certainly one was dropped down and he's ended up putting it into a rebound, I suppose, that's come back out, he's stuck in. One, Sam's put a ball in a header. So different types of goals, and the goals that ultimately as a centre forward, they're your sort of bread and butter. They're the goals he needs to get. If he can add them to him scoring from, like say, from 25 yards, he becomes a more complete player. So for him to get some, I say in the loosest sense of the word, some scruffy ones, is great from our perspective. And listen, hopefully he'll continue to do that. But if he doesn't, like I say, we've enough firepower, hopefully, going back to sort of assist and help him along the way with that.
Nice one.
Right, cheers boys.